Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, first and foremost, let's have a prayer first. So, let us sign of the cross. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, thank you for this another day that you have given to us. Thank you for all the blessings. And Lord, guide us in everything that we do and protect us our family. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, please take your seat now. So, okay, before we start our lesson, let's have our attendance first. Okay, first is Igaran Aime,
Present, sir.
Pacquiao Naibel,
Present, sir.
and Seranya Irish.
Present, sir.
Okay, no one is absent today. So okay, class, how's your day today? Is it bad or good?
Good, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I see because I can see your beautiful smiles today and your face are shining and shimmering. Okay, now class, who among you here still remember our previous lesson yesterday? Okay, Miss Regine.
I like cycle of a butterfly.
Okay, very good. Our previous lesson yesterday is all about the life cycle of a butterfly. Okay, I should be. Okay, so what are those stages, life cycle of a butterfly? There are the egg stage, the pupa stage, the caterpillar stage, and the adult butterfly stage. So I think you already know what are those stages, di ba? Sa ato na takong gapon. So now class, I want you to watch a story named The Tiny Seed by Eric Carr. And I want you to listen very carefully because I will ask some questions lately after you've done watch it. Okay?
Yes,
Understand?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So here's the video.
The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows.
Okay, class. What was the story all about?
Sir,
Okay, Miss Rania.
all about the journey of the seeds.
Okay, very good. And who is the main character of the story? Okay, Miss Regine.
Sir.
Okay, very good. So class, our lesson for today would be connected to the seed. So I made a Canva showing different kinds of seeds. So this is the type of seeds that I researched. So what can you observe or notice about all of those kinds of seeds? Okay, Mr. Rania.
I observe is
Yeah.
different colors,
Okay. Another?
different shapes.
Okay, very good. Another one. And sizes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So they have differences on shapes and sizes. So now class, let's go now to the different parts of a seed. So I made a PowerPoint presentation about this discussion. Okay. Okay, the parts of a seed and the process of seed germination. So, a seed is typically seed consists of three main parts: the seed coat, the endosperm, and then the embryo. So, first part is the seed coat. So, everybody read the definition about the seed coat.
They are the protective outer covering of a seed that is usually hard, thick, and brownish in color. The seed coat is formed from the outer covering of the ovule called the integument. It usually contains two layers. One is the thick outer layer, and two pigment, the delicate inner layer.
Okay, so seed coat is the outer layer of a seed, which is the cover and the protected layer of a seed. So function of a seed is that first function is it protects the seed from physical and mechanical damage. Second function is that it prevents the seed from germination even under favorable condition of growth or seed dormancy. Next function is the preventing. It prevents the excessive loss of water from the seeds. And last functions of this is that it acts as the physical barrier against entry of parasites. So that is the functions of seed coat.
Yes, sir.
Next part is the endosperm. So can anyone read the definition of endosperm and its function? Okay, Ms. Rania.
The second part of the seed is endosperm. It is a tissue that is rich in oil, starch, and protein. The function of endosperm is storing of reserve foods that provide nourishment to the developing plant mechanical barrier.
Okay, very good. So endosperm, it is the storage food of the seed. So as you can see, okay, the endosperm part is in this part. This part is the where the food of the seed is stored in this part. So one is dali siya magkuha og food hatag niya sa seed sa baby plant inside a seed. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The next part is the embryo. So, everyone read the definition of the embryo.
They are the young plants that is developing inside the said coat. An embryo contains the individual tissues of leaves, stem, and roots of a plant.
So embryo is a baby plant inside a seed, which is the underdeveloped tissues of leaves, stem, and the roots of a plant. So understand what is the embryo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So embryo have different parts also. So the first part is the epicotyle, the tiny shoot of an embryo from which the intershoot system develops. The tip of the epicotyle is called pumule. Okay. So epicotyle is more siya ang mahimo siyang if it will grow, it will be the stem of a plant. Understand?
Yes.
It will be the stem of the plant. Okay. Next part is the hypocotyle, the stage of transition for the growing shoot and roots of the embryo. So hypocotyle is the part where is the transition of the stem and the roots is dala sa may tabo. So stem and the roots dala sa na area. So I will show you where is the part of seed. Okay. So the part where is the epicotyle is this one. You can see this is the stem or the underdeveloped stem of a baby plant. Next is the hypocotyle. As you can see, this is the part where is the hypocotyle is, where the radicle or the next part of the embryo is the what we call the radicle. Where is this one? The radicle will be the roots of the plant if it will grow. If it will grow into a new plant. So the epicotyle, the tiny shoot, the hypocotyle, the transition where the stem and the roots, and the radicle which is the roots. Okay? Understand class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next part is the cotyledon. So cotyledons, they are the leaves of the embryo that provide nourishment to the developing plant. There are two types of cotyledon present in flowering plants. The monocotyledon or the monocots, embryo with one cotyledon. Next is the dicotyledon or the dicots, the embryo with two cotyledons. So example for this one is that the corn seed. Corn seed belongs to monocots. Why? It's because it have only one cotyledon. As you can see kanina, atong dani na part, atong cord, isa to siya ka cotyledon kay dili man siya mabahin. Kay kung bahinon na siya, dili na siya motubo. So, ang dani ko na area katong bean seed, it is the example for the cotyledon or the dicots. Why? It's because they have two cotyledons inside a seed. So, understand what are monocotyledon and dicotyledon?
Yes.
Okay. So, the function of the embryo. So, function of the embryo is giving rise to a new complete new plant, storing food and nourishing the baby plant. So, are you confused about cotyledons and endosperm? Di ba ang endosperm kaganina, di ba? What I said, it is the storing of the food or the stored food of the seed. While the cotyledons is also the stored food of a seed. Siya usas sa mag-supply sa food into baby plant inside a seed. But don't be confused about endosperm and cotyledons because cotyledons serves as digestion and endosperm is the food storage which digested and absorbed by the cotyledons. Di ba? Kaya ang cotyledons siya ang mag-digest gikan sa stored food gikan sa endosperm. So, if it will digested by the cotyledons, it will flow into the young plant inside a seed. So, mo siya ang sumpay-sumpay na siya by gikan sa stored food digested into the young plant inside a seed. So, understand what is the differences between cotyledon and endosperm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, okay class, what do you call the process that a seed will, that a plant will grow from a seed?
Seed germination.
Okay, so seed germination. A seed germination is the process by which plant grows from a seed. Mo siyang tawag ikan, di ba, sa liso pa lang, naman siya patubo, tapos na mo siyang new plant. The process, the call of that process is seed germination. Okay. The seed must have a proper condition para mutubo siya og tarong. So, first proper condition of it is that it must have moisture. Moisture means dapat basa-basa ang yuta. Next is the temperature. Dapat dili sa kabuntanon sa area nga sobraan og kainit. Di ba? Kaya madawat ko dahil mong liso ala, di po mutubo, di ba? Okay. So, next is the right amount of sunlight. So, dapat kabalo kamutan siya kung unsa nga amount ang pwede mahatag sa imong plant. Ana? So, next is the quality of the soil. So, kabalo na maganda, if the quality of the soil is diwang, means the tanong is diwang, di ba? So, if ang yuta tambok, reach it, so simply of that is that the plant will grow healthier, di ba? Okay. So, another is that there is what we call adaptation. Adaptation means dapat makabalo ka kung asa ang imong plant sa correct na environment nimo ibutang. For example, the cactus. Di ba? Cactus lives in the desert. So, if you put the cactus in a rainy land, it will not live longer. Mamatay na siya kaya hindi man siya nabutang sa right environment niya. So, that's called the adaptation. So, that's all class. With the proper condition, proper environment, you can grow your plant well and healthier. So, okay, class, let's have a group activity. So, group 1 will identify each part of a seed that's shown in the PowerPoint and write it in the blackboard. But instead of write it in the blackboard, just tell me what is the part of it. Okay, understand? Okay. Who is group 1?
sir.
Okay, Miss Iris and Miss Igaran, please come forward. Okay, okay, label each part of a seed. Of the seed.
Okay, sir. This is endosperm. And letter B, this is embryo. And letter C, this is the seed coat.
Okay, very good. So clap your hands for group 1. Okay, next is group 2. Please come forward. Group 2 will answer questions shown in the PowerPoint. I also write their answers in the blackboard, but instead writing it in the blackboard, you must tell me what is the answer. Okay, first question. It is the protective outer covering of a seed that is usually hard, thick, and brownish in color. Okay, very good. Next question is, it is a tissue that is rich in oils, starch, and protein.
The sperm cell.
Okay, very good. Next question. It is the young plant that is developing inside a seed coat. Okay, very good. The embryo. Okay, class for group 2. Okay. Okay, dahil sa atong group activity. Okay, class. For our generalization, I have heard a picture of a baby infant or an infant baby. The baby infant or the bald baby infant, di ba? Upaw siya
Yes, sir.
or no hair. But there is still a hair but not dili pa siya ga-grow kay wala pa siya na-nourish, di ba? As a seed, pareha sa seed, if the nourishment is kulang, simply the seed won't grow healthier. Or also the hair that if it not nourished or ganang wala siya kakuha mga sustansya gikan sa lawas, it will result to a bald until you grow. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, class. Now for our quiz. I want you to get your gadgets and answer the link that I will send to your GC, to our GC. Our quiz would be done. Our quiz would be in the Google form. Okay, so get your gadgets now. Okay, time is up. So everybody submit your quiz now. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, for your assignment, I will give you a picture of a plant and I want you to label each part and set it in our Google Classroom. Okay, understand class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So that's all for today class and see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye class.
Goodbye.